said, my name is Alexis Clark. I'm a regional sales director with Nove. And I want to just tell you guys a little bit about this thing. Nove is a credit and money franchise. This is how you become your own rescuer, right? So, just so you guys know, this thing means new beginnings, and that's exactly what it afforded me. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that because I know what it means to be in a position where your credit is in the tank. Can somebody say in the tank in the chat if you understand what it's like to be in position where you can't even get a piece of bubble gum on credit? Well, I want you to realize that you're not alone. Literally 1.3 million people have a credit score under a 669. Yeah, I was there. I was below a 669. Your girl had a 433, so I get it. I understand that. The average credit score is 45 points less than underserved communities. So that's typically our black and brown communities. 50% of businesses fail within the first 5 years due to lack of access to money. That means that you're not failing because you don't have the clients. You might have clients out the door. You don't have the money for your overhead to keep your business running. 2.5 million people seek debt help counseling to avoid bankruptcy. And only 39% of Americans have cash to pay for $1,000 in emergency fund without borrowing money. How many people can relate to not even having $1,000 in their account right now, their savings account? If something happened right now, you needed 4 tires and your credit is not where it needs to be, and you don't have an emergency fund, you really aren't doing well. Like you really are in a bad position. And I've been there, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that can relate, considering the fact that there's 1.3 million people with a credit score less than a 669. And that's just considered fair. So Mr. McCambry, this is our CEO. He thought he had a brilliant brain. He said, you know what? I want to be the solution to our community's problems. So he created Nove, the credit and money company. We're a fintech company that offers access to capital, entrepreneurship, and credit. We are the solution. In this organization, you will be able to become the solution to not only your own problems, but to your community's problems as well. So y'all drop some fire in the chat for Mr. McCambry for thinking of others other than himself. He understood that we need to now finally be the lender and not the borrower. Mr. McCambry understood that it's unfortunate that the underserved communities, especially the black and brown communities, don't have access to capital. We can't start businesses or keep our businesses afloat because people won't lend to us. So he understood that and he created the solution. So let me tell you guys about my why I said yes to starting my own credit and money franchise. These are my 3 beautiful children right here on the screen. I have my 18-year-old daughter, Akiria. I have my son, October, in the middle. He's 7. And then I have my baby girl on the right. That's Autumn, and she's 6. So I'm going to tell you guys a little story. Y'all just bear with me because I want you to understand how when you decide to take a leap out on faith for yourself and you decide, you know what? I'm going to stop looking for a savior and I'm going to save myself. And I don't mean that in a biblical sense, you guys, because one thing about me is I know about God. But I mean in regards to looking to another human to rescue me. I decided I wanted to rescue myself. So let me tell you, 3 years ago, my ex-husband and I got into an argument and he got up and he walked out. He walked out and left me with our children. He left me with all these bills to figure it out by myself. Y'all, I was devastated. I'm going to just keep it real. I was devastated. I remember going through this man's emails and seeing him applying for jobs other places. That let me know he wasn't coming back. Can y'all imagine? I want y'all to put some that's crazies in the chat. If you can relate to somebody just leaving you and you having to figure it out yourself. Because I know I'm not alone. The thing is, you guys, I started trying to overcompensate for the fact that he walked out and left our kids. And I started overspending. I started giving, using my credit card from things that were crazy. And I looked up 1 year later from that, and I was $30,000 in credit card debt. I'm talking about $32,416 in credit card debt, y'all. I couldn't sleep or eat. I was crying every day thinking about that debt. And one night I came across a post on social media. A lady named Miss Jasmine Baker. She said, who has a 499 to a 699 credit score and needs credit help? And I said, me. And we started talking, and she told me how she started her credit and money franchise, and she was able to not only make 6 figures in 6 months, but she was also able to buy her dream car in her business name. And I was like, yeah, sign me up. You guys, I took a leap out on faith. I understood that I needed something different. Say I need a change in the chat if you understand that what you've been doing every single day just isn't making the ends meet. What you're doing every single day is not getting those items deleted off your credit. What you're doing every day is keeping you in that same repetitive cycle. Because I understand that, y'all. I was paying out $3,000 in minimum payments on my credit cards. So y'all know I was in that vicious cycle of every time I pay a minimum, I got to use the card again. And I was never getting out of debt, y'all. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take a leap out on faith. Because she said, you don't really have a credit problem, Queen. You have a money problem. How many people know some of our problems just means we don't have enough money? We don't have enough cash to match our residual bills. After we pay the household bills, we still got some extra bills left over that are draining us. And we don't even have enough to put $1,000 in a high yield savings for an emergency fund. That was me. I understood that. So I said yes. I took a leap on faith because everything deals with your mindset. When you tell yourself, I can do it, you can do it. So I said yes. I started my credit and money franchise, you guys. And 1 year after starting that franchise, I not only had made six figures, I had tripled my monthly income and I was able to fire my boss. I left the VA, Department of Veteran Affairs, as a GS-12 because I tripled my income in the month of December. December 2024, I said bye to the VA. So I want somebody to say, fire my boss in the chat. If you're looking for a way to be able to add some income to your business, to yourself and your life, and then eventually supplement that income completely and be able to walk away from your job. Because that's what my credit and money franchise did for me. I was not only able to do that, you guys, I was able to get myself out of that $30,000 worth of debt. So I am completely debt free. I have freed up my time and I am able to homeschool my daughter, Autumn, who is on the autism spectrum. You guys, they told me they didn't know that my daughter was going to speak or not when she was 2. I am here to tell you that God can do it. Somebody say God can do it in the chat. Because my baby, because I'm able to homeschool her and give her everything she needs, my baby now not only talks, but she can read on a 2nd and 3rd grade level. She can do math, addition and subtraction. She can tell time. You know, things that they said they didn't know she would be able to do, my baby can do it, y'all. So somebody say God can do it. Somebody else say new beginning if that's what you're looking for. Because the Latin meaning for the word nove is literally new beginning. And that's what I want to afford you guys with your credit and money franchise. So that was a little bit about me, but let's talk about what your credit and money franchise really is. It's just like Chick-fil-A or Steak and Shake, y'all. It's just like that. The only difference is the startup cost is very low. So what is a franchise? It's a turnkey business model. Everything that is already set up for you, the pricing, the systems, the branding, everything is already established. All you do is step in as an owner operator and serve your clients. Some famous examples is Chick-fil-A. They have a minimum startup cost, but they have strong values and proven success. Chick-fil-A won't even let you get a franchise, y'all, if they go to your social media and they don't like what they see. Right? You got to have really strong moral values to be a Chick-fil-A franchise owner. You only need 10,000, but your moral values got to be unlimited, right? And then Steak and Shake is a turnkey restaurant style model that has built-in systems that work as well. So Nove is very similar to this because you have a low startup cost compared to traditional franchises. There's no need to create products, systems, or pricing. It's already done. You get to come in into a built-in support, training, and marketing system. And all you do is bring your character, your values, and your work ethic, and the work is already done for you. All you have to do is show up for yourself, you guys. That's what it's about. The day that I started showing up was the day God started showing out, okay? So I want you to ask yourself, while we talk about this information, I want you to process these questions. Do I want to operate my own credit and money franchise? Do I have the passion for financial literacy, creating income, and making an impact in my community? Do I see the value in having my own franchise brand that I can run from anywhere? You guys, I do my credit and money franchise straight from my phone, my laptop, on a cruise, wherever I am, I can work my business. And do I want to be the credit and money plug? Because I promise you, once you say yes to starting your own credit and money franchise, you are now the plug, baby. So how do we do this in our credit and money franchise? This is affiliate marketing. I know you guys already know what affiliate marketing is, but sometimes you may not understand quite how it works. So I'm going to tell you, we're referral agents. We simply refer people to services that they already need, financial services that they already need. So I'm going to give you guys an example. Have you ever been on TikTok or Instagram and you see somebody with this spin mop and they are mopping, they're hitting the baseboards with this mop and all. When they spin it, all the water drain out of it and the dirt go in one bucket. Listen, I get excited about stuff like that, right? But when you see that and you click the link in that person's bio or on that post and you purchase that spin mop, you just participated in affiliate marketing. That person is an affiliate for TikTok or Instagram or Amazon or whatever the case may be. And when you click that link, they get paid, right? Just taking it a step further because we're affiliates every day and we don't even know it. Have you ever been, somewhere and somebody come up to you and compliment you on your hair and they're like, I love your hairstyle. And you're like, oh, Taisha did my hair. And you give them Taisha's contact information. If they contact Taisha and they get their hair done by Taisha, you were just an affiliate for Taisha and you didn't get paid. So somebody say, I'm going to collect my coin from my hairstylist because she done made a lot of money off you, okay? So that's affiliate marketing. Companies like Walmart, Best Buy, and Amazon, they already pay out millions of dollars a year for their affiliates. If you just scroll to the bottom of their page, you will see become an affiliate on just about everybody's website nowadays. This is the next wave, you guys, of financial freedom is affiliate marketing. But instead of making a few cents to a few dollars, no, they will pay you up to thousands of dollars per sale just to refer people to services they already need. So y'all drop some fire for that. Drop some fire for referring people to services they already need and getting paid. So I'm going to tell you about a couple of the services that you'll be offering in your credit and money franchise. We have MyNove Disputes. This is our AI-driven DIY credit repair software. This software is the truth, you guys. I use this software myself because like I told y'all, my credit score was a 702 and it dropped to a 433 just from a couple of late payments and my utilization at that $30,000, right? But with this software, I was able to get 48 items deleted off my credit. And now I proudly sit back in the 700s. So it's the truth. This product, when you offer this to your clients, will be $199 to get started and $99 per month. We do also offer an upfront cost of $699 if they don't want a monthly fee. And the best part about this DIY software, you guys, is AI driven. So the system pulls over all their information and then it specifically creates disputes that are tailored to that debt. So it's not some generic letters people can get off Etsy and all these different things. These are specifically tailored to that person's debt. And we have a feature inside of this software where your client doesn't even have to go to the post office anymore. They can click that link and send their letters out electronically through the post office. It gets printed out and mailed by a third-party partner. So that's the bomb. Y'all drop some bombs for that. Because a lot of times clients don't want to do it themselves because they don't want to go to the post office. But now they don't have to. Then we also have Credit Likes. That's another one of our partners. With Credit Likes, this is going to be your credit service that you'll offer your clients who just don't want to do it at all themselves. They don't want anything to do with it. They want to sit back and wait on their results. And that's okay, right? So this product is going to be $239 for them to get started and only $99 per month. With this, they're going to get a 90-day money back guarantee and access to attorneys if they're unable to get certain things removed or the credit bureaus are breaking the law and refuse to remove the item. They can actually be sued. The bureau can be sued. So they're going to have access to lawyers as well as that 90-day money back guarantee with this product. So that is phenomenal. And then for our business credit clients, you'll also be able to offer those people our business credit finance suite. This is going to allow them to build business credit separated from their personal. With this, they're going to get access to that MyNove Dispute software for free included because you cannot build business credit with poor personal credit. So we already know that. With this product, you're going to also get a $50,000 funding guarantee. So I know y'all are looking like, wow, $2,495 is a lot. But it's really not when you think about the fact that once you're done, you will have an 80 to a 100 paydex score, and the client will also have a $50,000 guaranteed funding in their business name, not their personal, right? I have business partners who have utilized these services themselves and have been able to start their own Airbnb companies from building their business credit. This software is phenomenal. All three of these products are going to be included with free credit monitoring for all three bureaus. So they'll get their reports and scores every month. They will no longer have to pay for a separate third-party one. They're going to get online budgeting tools. They're going to get utilization managers, identity theft, privacy scanner, and $1 million in fraud insurance. So y'all say, this is the link. If you want to help your community, credit is the way. If you guys don't know yet, credit is king. You can't do anything with without a good credit score. So you want to be the plug that's offering these services. So like I said, we have real people with real results. Here are a couple of the testimonials from people who have actually had major things removed from their credit. So we have somebody over here had Turner Acceptance. That was an auto loan that was deleted in the first round with that MyNovate Dispute software. We also have people in the center right here who had 184-point increase with TransUnion, 207-point increase with Experian, and 183-point increase with Equifax. Here we have somebody got some student loans deleted in the first round. So again, this software is the truth, you guys. I love helping my community with this particular software. Then we also have debt help that you can help your clients with, because some people not only have credit issues, but you guys know where there's credit issues, there's obviously debt issues, right? I told you guys I was $30,000 in credit card debt. So it wasn't just late payments, it was actual debt. So we have a Novate Debt Help program. You'll be able to offer your clients this as long as they meet the minimum criteria. With this program, they just need to have $10,000 in unsecured debt, and they'll be able to lower their payments down to one monthly payment that's lower than their ones that they're already making, 50% lower than what they're already making in their current payments. They're going to be able to cut their debt to up to 50%. And after 6 months, they'll qualify to pay off all their enrolled accounts. They'll be able to reestablish their credit rapidly by lowering their debt and their utilization. And we have debt help programs for businesses, because some businesses are so far in debt that they're not able to even keep the doors open. So we'll be able to assist them as well. All they need is a minimum of $15K in business debt, and they can enroll in that program. We also have other money solutions you can offer your clients. You guys, we offer personal loans. We offer payday loans. We have business funding. We have government grant search engines, tax credits. Listen, you name it. We can even offer other businesses the opportunity to offer in-house financing for their business so that they can also have other solutions for their clients. Y'all drop some fire for being the plug with money and credit, okay? I want y'all to say where the money resides, because that's where it's at. So let's talk money, because I know y'all are wondering, like, okay, I see the products. How do we get paid? Again, we're just referral agents, you guys. So you guys know there's 8 streams of income. There's earned income, there's profit income, interest income, residual income, dividend income, rental income, capital gains, and royalty. A millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. Oftentimes people get that mixed up with thinking they gotta have a bunch of different things going on. Actually, the way that you master this whole thing is you take one idea and then you multiply it 7 times. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly how. So here, you're going to be able to earn at least 5 out of that 7 off this one credited money franchise. You're going to be able to earn money from digital financial product sales. So that's your profit income, right? You're going to get team building with overrides. That's your residuals, rank-based bonuses, passive residuals, referral bonuses. And all you need, you guys, is traffic and trust. You're already on social media anyway. You're already on there anyway, so why not let your content make you capital? Stop posting for free when you can post and make your money and help your community too. So the way that we're paid, I was just telling you guys about those credit services, right? So with those credit services, when you help a credit client get enrolled into your credit service, either one of those, you're going to earn $100 up front and $30 per month. So let's just say you help 5 customers get enrolled. That's going to be $500 up front plus an additional $150 per month. that you're earning for each client. So the upfront commission, then you're going to get the monthly commission. I love the monthly because that's residual income. That's money you continue to make after you've already done the work. If you help 10 people, you earn $1,000 up front and an extra $300 per month. So somebody say, that's that money. That's sleep money. Somebody say sleep money in the chat. That's just one way. We also earn those residuals and those commissions from those other products I mentioned as well. So you can earn up to $250 for a debt help client. You can earn up to $500 per business credit referral when you put them in the business credit program. And I want y'all to say, this is the money spot, because you're going to earn up to 4% on a business loan. So say, for instance, a business comes to you. They want to get approved for a business loan. You send them your link. They get approved. They get approved for $500,000. You're going to earn up to 4% of that loan amount. So you're going to earn up to $20,000 just off that one client. Y'all draw some fire for that, because that's a lot of money for you to make in your credit and money franchise and just be referring clients to services they already need, right? You're not the loan officer. You're not having to go through loan documents. You're simply sending them your link. When they get pre-approved, they get matched with a loan officer who's going to take them through the loan process. When they get approved, you get paid. That's it. You're going to also make up to $900 for co-branding, $3,000 for white label, plus many other fintech solutions. You guys, we offer LLC service. We have a free LLC service where our clients only have to pay for the state taxes. When you refer a client to that service, you're going to make commission, even though it was free for them to do it. We also have a Novate Church program where you can help the church become the plug in their community, right? The obviously the Christian plug, but plug nonetheless, right? So, y'all, it's so many other ways to get paid in your financial services franchise. We also get those bonuses, right? I just told you guys, we get a rank-based residual bonus as well on top of the commissions. So every 15th of the month, we're going to earn residual money in large quantities for the services we've already provided previously. So here we have in the center is our rank-based chart. I am a level 8 in this company. If you guys can see it, I know it's kind of small, but that's a regional sales director. In this company, I'm earning an additional $6,000 per month just for the residual part. So that's not even my commissions. So say I helped 10 people get started on their credit journey this month. I'm going to earn $1,000 up front for that, $300 on the back end, plus this $6,000 just for the rank that I've reached and the work I've already done. We also get these car bonuses, right? So we have our leader here, Mr. Joe Gathens. He is a senior vice president in this organization. He's the highest paid affiliate here. He is making $25,000 in residual monthly income. He has a level 2 car bonus, and he's a part of the CEO club. He was mentor of the year, you guys, and this is my mentor. And then we have Miss Jasmine Baker. This is my mentor that actually introduced me to this credit and money company. And she's also receiving the level 1 car bonus. You have myself right here. I'm getting the level 1 car bonus. Miss Meek Mill as well, and Miss Kanisha Monet. All of us are getting the level 1 car bonus. And there's many others, but these are the people I chose to highlight, right? You guys don't have to take my word for how amazing this is to have your own credit and money franchise. It's the most amazing thing I could have ever done for myself. However, you can Google us. Google Novate Money Reviews. We have an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. We have thousands of testimonials, hundreds on all platforms. You can just Google us, baby. I promise you. And I'm a Google queen. I'm looking for those reviews. So if you don't believe me, go Google us. The best part about having your own credit and money franchise, you guys, is you don't need any sales education and no sales experience needed. You're going to learn as you earn. So remember, I asked you guys those questions earlier about whether or not this is even a fit for you. Right? So once you say yes to starting your own credit and money franchise, you become the ultimate plug. You're not selling chicken sandwiches and burgers, baby. You are selling a transformation. You're selling credit, capital, cash flow, and confidence. And you get to do that all from your phone, all while living your life. Okay? So if you said yes to any of those questions, then you're ready to launch your franchise today and build your future. But you won't have to do this alone because you will get mentorship. Again, it's already a turnkey system. We're going to plug you into the system and you're going to be ready to grow. But you don't have to do it alone. You go in business by yourself, but you will never be in business by yourself. You're going to get mentorship, proven success strategies from a top producer. And when I say top producer, you guys, I'm going to show y'all. This is not even updated. This right here is, I'm a triple platinum, right? I'm actually not a quadruple platinum earner and top producer in this organization. So my accolades speak for themselves. You're going to get real mentorship, right? You're going to get accountability and support, valuable networks with 6 and 7 figure earners like myself and my mentors and business partners, personal and professional growth and development. You're going to get faster results because everything that I've done over the 2-year span of being with this company, I'm going to be able to show you and then show you what not to do. So you're going to be able to get to your results faster than I was. You're going to get ongoing training, mindset mastery. That's my favorite part because you can't do anything if you're not right up here. Right? If you tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. If you tell yourself you can't, then you can't. You know what I mean? So it's all about your mindset, right? You're going to get leadership and development, marketing and branding guidance, and income diversification strategies. You guys, I took this one opportunity, this one franchise, and I started my own tax company where now I'm letting other tax preparers start their own franchise off of my tax business. So you're going to be able to diversify your income streams just from this one opportunity. Plus a bonus, you're going to get spiritual alignment because you cannot operate a business without God. I'm telling you that right now. Business is spiritual. It's going to take you through some highs and some lows, and you're going to need to be connected. Your network is your net worth, you guys. So get locked in with some people that's doing what it is you're trying to be doing. Here's our team. This is a little bit of our team. We actually have a pretty big team, but here's a little bit of our team right here that you'll be joining. We're called the Shot Callers, you guys, and we call the shots. We make the money and we call the shots, okay? So you also will get your own platform for learning. So you can learn as you earn. You're going to get to be able to learn at your own pace. It's a complete learning system with short videos and scripts. You'll become a true professional. But we don't just work hard. We don't just promote our business. We have fun too, you guys. As you can see, this is a picture from one of the cruises we went on. We actually went on a cruise that the company paid for back in, I think it was April. It was phenomenal. We were on the Utopia of the Seas. We went to Mexico. It was the bomb. This upcoming year, we're not taking a cruise, you guys. We're going to Punta Cana, okay? And the company's paying for it. We just came back from Miami in June for our beginning of September, my bad, for our all-white yacht party. That was phenomenal. It was so amazing to see so many of us, 6 and 7 figure earners, 5-figure earners, all coming together, networking, bonding, and community building, right? Because again, your network is your net worth. So get in with us, okay? All right, so I know you guys are wondering, like, how do I secure my franchise? Because this is lit, right? This is lit. You're going to be able to earn. You're going to be able to learn. You're going to be able to take some trips. You're going to be able to hang with some like-minded individuals. So I know y'all are wondering, how do I secure my franchise? So there's 2 options. We have the franchise light. This is direct sales only, right? With this, you're going to be able to just offer your community the services. You may not want to teach another person how they can start their own franchise as well. You may not be interested in branching off and having franchises under you. That's cool. If that is you, you're going to be able to offer your clients, your customers, your community the services that we talked about, right? And that program is $199 to get started and $49 per month. With this, you're going to get member discounts, cash back on travel and shopping. You're going to get your own website, novemoney.com, with your unique referral links attached to it already. You're going to get business education. You're going to get Nove Learn. You name it, you're going to get it. And you're going to be able to earn up to $3,000 per customer for personal sales only. But if you like me and you're like, I'm a franchise pro and I got some credit issues too, because again, Chick-fil-A won't even let you start a franchise if you had a bankruptcy before. Your credit has to be decent. You have to have good moral character. But here we're willing to work with you because we understand that we're humans and we're not perfect. We make mistakes and we all deserve a fresh start and a new beginning. So you'll be able to become a franchise pro. Somebody put franchise pro in the chat. If that's you, because you're going to get that credit building software that I told you guys about to help me delete 48 items off my credit. You're going to be able to help other people franchise out if they want to start their own credit and money franchise, as well as you're going to be able to unlock those qualified affiliate leads where you're going to get $600 per qualified business partner. You're going to get team overrides, that rank-based residual pay I showed you guys. You're going to get access to that luxury car bonus and the mortgage program. How many people can tell me that their 9-to-5 job right now pays them extra money for their car or their mortgage? I will wait, because I know they don't. I've worked before. I've been in the military. I've been a nurse. I have worked at the VA, and ain't none of them ever paid my mortgage or my car note too, right? But here you can make that happen for yourself on top of the other streams of income, right? And that your franchise pro, you guys, I've never seen a franchise so cheap. $349 to get started and only $99 per month. But the best part about these monthly fees, you guys, is this. Once you help either 5 credit clients get started on their credit journey. And you guys think about it like this. You're helping them get closer to their dream home, their dream car, their line of credit that they need. You're helping somebody. When you help 5 people get started on their credit journey, you're not only going to earn that commission, but you're going to be able to waive your monthly fee. If you help 5 people decide, I want to start my own credit and money franchise, or a mixture of the two, credit clients or franchises, you're going to be able to waive this monthly fee. So now you have a completely free business with no overhead and just profit. Y'all drop some fire for that, because even a lemonade stand has overhead, you guys. Drop some ingredients in the chat what you need when you got a lemonade stand. You need lemons, water, ice, straws. If you live in Florida like us and it rains, you might need a tent. Even a lemonade stand has overhead, you guys. I don't know a business that doesn't have it, but this one is one. It's a tax deduction, because anytime you run an in-house business, your home-based business, you're going to be able to write it off on your taxes, you guys. And a portion of the proceeds for these membership enrollments goes to Nove Cares, which is our nonprofit organization. It helps support families and schools in the underserved communities. So not only are you going to be able to help yourself and your direct community, but when you enroll, you get to help communities that you don't even know and you can't even touch. So it's a win-win-win, you guys, and I love that. So I know y'all are like, okay, I'm ready. So it's decision-making time, okay? Right now, we got 3 types of people on this call. We have a number 1, I'm not interested. I'm satisfied with my financial situation. I do not want a franchise. I do not need credit. I do not need an LLC. I don't need anything. I'm good. However, I think this is great information, and I would love to share it. If that is you, text the number 1 to me or the person that invited you to this call so we can get you over some information. If you're number 2, I have questions. I love what I hear, but I have questions. Text the number 2 to me or the person that invited you. And if you're like me and you're like, I want a financial services franchise. I want to help people. I want to help myself. I need my credit repaired. I need an LLC. Whatever the need may be, I need debt help, whatever the need may be. I want you to stay on this call, because we're going to be able to get you started today. And because you took the decision to start today, you're not only going to be able to get started, but we're also going to give you a free 3-day, 2-night vacation just for coming to the call and getting started. But I'm not going to let y'all leave without giving y'all something regardless. So just because you came today, if you provide your meaningful feedback to myself or the person that invited you, I'm going to give you a vacation too. Because I know if you're working a 9-to-5, you can use a vacation. I love y'all so much. If you are ready, stay on the call. If not, it was great serving you guys today.